Welcome back, crew, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover Inlet, but today we are visiting Haulover's cousin to the north, BOCA, and it's a rough day. We've got an 18-mile-an-hour wind, and as you're about to see, we got some pretty gnarly seas. Gonna be interesting to see how our captains fare as they step in the ring and try and do battle with the inlet. And this will bring us to the first round of our competition, where the boats are going to start off with a sea hunt game fish being tossed in the ring to try and take on BOCA. Let's see how our first captain fares as we get this competition started. The crew looks excited right up front, spots the camera, gives us the big old wave, but well, let's see if they're still waving at the end of this, because this is one of those days that BOCA's kind of firing. It's those days where I start questioning it. Even when I see people going out, I'm like, where are you going? Is it even worth it? But our crew's going to make a little bit of a different turn. As most people head south coming out of BOCA, this crew's kind of staying to the north side, which is closer to where the sandbars are, and we're gonna get some of these breakers. Man, our guy gets absolutely rocked here. When you stay to the north side of this inlet, there's a sandbar up there. We wind up getting some breaking waves. This crew winds up catching one, and unfortunately winds up taking a pounding, which means they're gonna wind up taking a loss for the boats here in the first round. And of course, that's gonna give BOCA the 1-0 edge as we move into the second round of our competition. Here in the second round, the boats are gonna toss a king craft in the ring to see how it fares against BOCA Inlet. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the looks of this one. A small bay boat with a low freeboard on a rough day like today, that is not a good combo unless we got somebody behind the helm who knows exactly what they're doing. Let's see how our captain fares as he starts to make his way out. He's getting ready to start rolling to some of the heavier rollers and breaker, quickly starts to turn south, which is going to be a wise move and get sideways in the surf here, and our guy is going to make it out without issue, taking a win for the boats, which is quite a surprise to me. And that's going to move us to a 1-1 tie as we move into the third round of our competition. And here in the third round, we're going to feature a Nortex stepping in the ring for the boats to try and do battle with BOCA. Let's see how our crew fares. Cap's got the throttles laid into on this one, boat up on plane, trying to keep the bow high. It's tough with a heavy following sea. He's going to try and power his way through, which doesn't always play out well, but we'll see how it works out for this crew. And our captain goes down. No! Right here, they just fell into the trough, nosedive, wound up plowing through a wave and stuffing it, and it looks good. The run overall looks okay, but unfortunately, due to the rules, stuffing the bow is an automatic loss, and unfortunately, this crew is going to take a loss for the boats here in the third round. And that's going to give BOCA a 2-1 edge as we move into the fourth round of our competition. And here in the fourth round, the boats are going to toss a yellowfin in the ring, and yellowfins are notorious for being inlet killers, but wait, no! That's not the yellowfin we were looking for. Another low freeboard bay boat's going to try and tackle BOCA. Man, I just don't see this playing out well, but I didn't in the last one either. But our guy hugs the south side of the inlet, uses his shallow draft to just edge right around the corner, and this crew makes it out as well. Unbelievable. Both the bay boats came in, taking wins for the boats, bringing us to a 2-2 tie as we move into the fifth and final round of our contest. And here in the fifth round, the boats are going to toss an angler in the ring to see if it can close it out and have the boats come back and take the upset victory here in this contest. Right now, he looks pretty good. Hopefully gonna post up on the back of a wave. No, he's gonna come over the top of the wave. Hopefully he doesn't fall into the trough. He's okay on that one, but a close call there, and they might be all good and might be able to pull this one out for the boats. No! They lose it at the end. Oh my! He looked so good till right here in the last shot. Winds up nosediving, stuffing it, and unbelievably, I thought it was going to be a win for the boats, winds up being a loss, meaning BOCA will take the win in this episode. Speaking of taking a win, have you ever thought about doing something cool with your boat, like maybe going to the Bahamas? Will you be at the Palm Beach Boat Show coming up next week? If so, we'll be doing our annual seminar on how to take your boat to the Bahamas. Be sure to stop by the seminar booth at the boat show and check us out. We'll be there at 5 p.m. on Thursday, March 21st, noon on Friday, March 22nd, and 11 a.m. on Saturday, March 23rd. Be sure to stop by the seminar booth and check out one of our seminars. Speaking of checking things out, you should also check out our other content. We've got Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.